Hello, this short video will show you how to fill out the online high school application for all high schools in the Diocese of Cleveland. A list of schools is currently shown on the screen. For more information on Diocese high schools, click the link shown at the bottom of your screen. This application should be filled out by parents with their students. The parent must start the application and must sign it, but it is expected that the student will fill out the essay portion. The essays should be written by the student and in the student's own words. It is recommended that you fill out this form on a laptop or a desktop using the Google Chrome browser. You can fill out the form on your mobile device, but there are 3 essay questions and it will be more difficult to write the essays on a mobile device. If your school uses the Digital Academy as your gradebook, please log into the Digital Academy and begin the form by clicking the link in the upper right corner of your dashboard as shown here. If your school does not use the Digital Academy, your school will email you a link to this form. Click the link to begin filling out the form. Once you click the link on your dashboard or click the link that was emailed to you, you will see the instructions page. For a detailed list of instructions, including a list of schools that are participating in the form, click the link shown here. Otherwise, click Continue to begin. If you have not logged into the Digital Academy, you will be asked if you have an account or if you want to create a new account. If your school uses the Digital Academy as its gradebook, you already have an account and you must log in with that account by clicking Yes, I have an account and then clicking Continue. If you have already started this application and are coming back, you will have already created an account. You should use that account to log in so you can pick up where you left off. You'll do that by clicking Yes, I have an account, clicking Continue, and then logging in. If your school does not use the Digital Academy and this is your first time filling out this form, then you will need to create a new account. Click No, I am new and I do not have an account, and then click Continue. On the next screen, you will need to select the school that your child currently attends. On the next screen, please fill out the information for the parent or guardian who is filling out this form. When you fill out the password, it will need to be 8 characters long. It will need to have 1 uppercase letter, 1 lowercase letter, and 1 number. The instructions will turn green as you meet them. Please type the password again to confirm it. Once you are finished, press Continue. You will again see the instructions screen and you can press Continue again. On the next screen, you will see a list of the students that are set up in the system. If you do not see any students, press New Student and enter the information for the student that is applying to the high schools. Please enter the birth date and the current grade and press Add Student. If you have more than one student who is applying for high school, you can press the New Student button again and fill out the additional information. Please note that you will need to go through the application one student at a time. To start off, select the student that you want to fill out the application for and press Continue. You will need to fill out all of the information for the student and for yourself. Please note that race, ethnicity, and gender are required. You will also have to provide some additional information for the parent. Click the name of the parent to expand it and review the information that you entered on the previous screen. And then you will need to fill out the relationship of the parent to the child. If there are multiple parents, you can press the Add Second Parent or Guardian and fill out all of the information for the second parent. Please fill out the rest of the information on this form and then press Continue. If you did not enter information for a second parent, you will be asked to do so. Click Yes to go back to the form and add information for a second parent, or click No to continue without adding information for a second parent. On the next screen, please add your home address. If there are multiple parents and there are multiple addresses for the child, you can add them both and indicate who lives at each address. Press Continue when you're done. On this screen, the student should list any activities that he or she is currently involved in or was involved in the last year. If there are no activities, you do not need to fill anything out. You can also indicate any special awards or honors that the applicant received. On the next page, you will have 3 essays. These should be typed in by the student. They should be in the student's own words. At any time, you can click Save and Close to save the application and come back to it. Notice that you will go back to your Digital Academy dashboard and you will see a link to the handout in the upper right corner. Click the link to begin filling it out again. As you step through the application, you will notice that all information that you previously entered is still there. If you would like to change it, you can do that at any time before you submit the application. The 3 essays are required, so please enter them before pressing Continue. The next page should be filled out by the parent. Please note that if your child receives any special services from the school will send a copy of the IEP, ETR, or service plan to the high school. You may be called on to provide additional information. If a language other than English is spoken at the home, select Yes, and then you'll be prompted to indicate what language is spoken at the house. You can indicate any scholarships that you are currently receiving. If the applicant has applied to any other independent high schools, please indicate those high schools and if he or she has been accepted. If you have not been accepted yet, you can leave that field blank. The final page is where you pick the schools that you want to attend and sign the application. Please select a first choice school and a second choice school. Your application will only be sent to your first choice school. If you are not accepted at your first choice school, only then will your application be sent to the second choice school. You do not need to enter a second choice school. If you do not enter a second choice, your application will be returned to your elementary school if you are not accepted at your first choice school. Keep in mind that you are only applying to one high school. If you are accepted at your first choice school, your application will not be sent to the second choice school. If you have any relatives who attended the school, you can list them in the School Legacy Information area. Please fill out the name, class year, and relationship. If you have more than one relative, click the Add Row button and add information for each person who attended the primary school. Click the X to remove any rows that you do not want to have. Once you are done, both parents should sign by typing their name, and the student should also sign by typing his or her name. Let's continue. The parent will be asked to sign one more time to attest that all information in the application is accurate. When you have filled out all information, press the Submit button. A copy of your application will be emailed to you. You can also access your application by clicking the Print Receipt button at the bottom of the page. If you notice that there is any information that is incorrect on your application, please contact the school. They can return the application to you as long as it has not been already sent to the high school. If you have questions about the services offered by the high school, please contact the high school admission director directly. If you have questions about what information should be put onto the application, please contact your school office or your 8th grade teacher. If you have technical questions or issues, please contact the Digital Academy by emailing support@digitalacademy.org or by calling 833-222-3359 during regular business hours. Technical questions will be answered within one business day. Thank you.